Yes, sir. So it's been a while since I gave you guys some starter lock tips. So in today's video, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of things that you should avoid, things that you shouldn't do in the beginning stages of your dreadlock journey. If this is the type of video that you want to check out, go ahead and hit the like button because we're getting right into it after this intro. Let's go. Locka gang, Locka gang. Let's go ahead and get into the video, okay? So the first thing that you don't want to do in your dreadlock journey is to think that you know it all. Stop it right there, okay? Stop it. You don't know nothing, okay? Shut your ass up. You don't know nothing. You know what? Let me explain the story to you, okay? There's this guy I knew, right? He used to have nice long hair, okay? And then he started his dreadlock journey, okay? But then a couple of years later, he hated his dreadlocks, okay? He, encountered a lot of issues with his dreadlocks, okay? They were thinning out, they were still growing. They were growing long, but they were just growing too long to the point where it was so long that his roots were just falling apart. His dreadlocks were thinning out. He just didn't like it, okay? But then eventually he started a YouTube channel, right? And tried to give advice to everybody else about dreadlocks, even though his dreadlocks were whack himself. That guy's me. All right, now story time is over. I say this to you because you don't want to jump into something that you don't know nothing about because you don't know what you're going to get. Now, granted, when it comes to dreadlocks, that's pretty much the beauty of it. Your dreadlocks is just going to form into its own. It's going to mat into its own. But there's a lot of you guys who get into a dreadlock journey all willy-nilly and then hate your dreadlocks in the end of the day. Yeah, you're appreciative, but you be like, man, I wish I would have done this with my dreadlocks. I wish my dreadlocks were smaller. I wish my dreadlocks were bigger. I wish I didn't use beeswax. You come up with all these excuses, but in the end of the day, if you were just stuck and just watch more of my videos and hit that like button, you'll know all the information that you need to know. So for the first mistake that you want to avoid is do not, and I say, do not jump into the dreadlocks thinking that you're going to know everything. All right, now the second thing that you want to avoid in the beginning stages of your dreadlock journey is retwisting your own hair while it's dry. Let me explain that again, okay? Do not retwist your dreadlocks when it's dry. Now, to the common man, you may say like, well, Vinny, that's pretty simple. But no, there's a lot of you guys out there, and I catch you guys in the mall, in the library, at school, just playing with your own hair, just twisting your own hair. Stop the habit right now, okay? What you got anxiety? What you afraid of something? Stop retwisting your own hair. Now, I know this is your locks. You want to do what you want to do with your own hair, and that's cool. But I'm telling you, in the long run, it's going to create so much breakage, so much thinning. You're doing all these things dry. Come on, man. Do you really like things dry? Ladies, yeah. You wouldn't do that dry, would you, fellas, huh? You wouldn't expect that from your woman, huh? Am I preaching out there? Let me know if I'm preaching out there, okay? So you need to do the same thing with your hair, okay? Do not do things dry with your hair. Stop retwisting your own locks. Let's get into the next one. Yo, I don't know what it is about McDonald's, Coca-Cola, but this shit crazy. Like, yo, honestly, like, yo, if you told me they put a little crack in this thing, man, I believe it. Yeah, I would really believe it, man. And now I'm a crackhead. I'm a crackhead. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna leave this part in the video, but ain't this thing good. All right, now the third thing that you don't want to do in your dreadlock journey is expecting instant gratification, okay? What do I mean by that? Expecting that your dreadlocks are going to be nice and long, and definitely in the first year or two. Now, depending on how long your hair really is in your dreadlock journey, don't expect you to be out here swinging in the streets in the first year, maybe two, maybe even the first 3 years, okay? It takes time. Do you know how long it really takes like a tree to really grow? I don't either, but I'm gonna put that time right here. Yeah, that's exactly how long it takes for a tree, okay? It's a process, and everything that you do is a process. It's like a video game, like Super Mario. Before he gets to Bowser, he has to go through all these little trials and tribulations, but in every level that he goes through, he levels up every time. He makes himself better. He builds himself a character. He gets stronger, gets wiser. That's exactly how it is with your dreadlock journey. You have to just stay present and stay in the moment, okay? You're not gonna avoid the ugly stage, okay? If you ugly, then you're still gonna be ugly with dreadlocks, okay? You're just gonna be an ugly person with dreadlocks. Understand, like, you want these stages, man, and that's why I tell you guys, you should definitely take pictures in every stage of your dreadlocks, okay? Every month, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna appreciate the time and the patience that you brought upon yourself to get to where you are in the end game, okay? When it comes to dreadlocks, there is no end game, okay? Every day your hair's growing, and you have to understand that, and you have to appreciate that, and you just have to love yourself through the journey. And that's exactly the third thing that you don't want to do, okay? You don't want to become impatient, okay? Just stick through it. I swear to you, everything's gonna be okay, playboy. All right, now the fourth thing that you don't want to do in the beginning stages of your dreadlock journey is to be in these streets raw dogging your fresh locks, okay? What I mean by that is a lot of you guys who just do not believe in wearing something, covering up your dreadlocks at night when you go to bed, okay? I made plenty of videos about this, and I say this all the time. Yo, folks, you gotta wear something. You gotta wear something, man. Like, something is better than nothing, okay? One thing that I just don't recommend is bandanas, okay? Bandanas are made out of cotton, okay? You don't want to wear anything cotton in your hair. Cotton treats your hair like a cheese grater. Like, it literally just rips off every hair follicle you got. Yo, put on a do-rag, at least a do-rag, man. Me personally, I say, like, yo, man, put on a bonnet. Okay, something nice and silky and polyester for your hair. You want to treat yourself, okay? Treat your dreadlocks the way that you would treat your girl or your child or like your pet, with love, tenderness, and care. All the things that I don't know about because I'm single. Yeah, I know. But I do take care of my hair. So definitely don't get caught on these streets, okay? In these bed sheets, okay? Without something to protect your locks, man. I tell you, okay? Create these good habits now. I'm telling you, in the long run, you're like, man, no, that boy Vinny was right. That's my man, he was right. He was right. All right, now the last practical advice that I want to give to you guys is don't take your dreadlocks too seriously, okay? Now, I know that when it comes to our dreadlocks, we get so personal and we get so emotional because this is something that is ours, and I get that. But in the end of the day, man, it's life, okay? Things are gonna happen. Like, granted, no matter how many videos that I give to you guys, no matter how many times I tell you to do this or to do that, you're gonna do what you want to do, and I'm okay with that. You know, like I said, because it's your journey. In the end of the day, do what you want, because you're going to learn no matter what I say. You're going to learn through your mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. I made plenty of mistakes, and that's why I just create content for you guys to hope, lead the way for you guys. But what I do know as well is people are just going to have to go through it, and people are just going to have to learn on their own. So for you, man, like, yo, when it comes to these locks, man, don't take it too seriously, because at the end of the day, when it comes to locks, it's going to take time. So don't forget, throughout that time while you are growing your dreadlocks, there is life outside of locks, okay? Like, just let your locks grow. Let it be free. Let it do what it do. And just make sure that you are creating good habits within yourself so you can uphold these locks, okay? But at the end of the day, I see a lot of guys who just take their dreadlock journeys like so seriously. I'm like, bro, just chill out. Like, chill the hell out, man. Just creating so much problems within themselves because they're just thinking about the future all the time. I'm like, yo, like, live in the present. All you have is right now. And whatever you have with your dreadlocks right now is going to be it forever, because what if the world just ends tomorrow? Whatever stage the dreadlocks are when the world ends, that's it. Maybe that was a little too dark and deep, but you guys know what I'm saying, okay? Live in the moment, be appreciative, don't take things too seriously, because in the end of the day, you have plenty of locticians who can definitely repair your locks. It's just gonna cost some money. So with all that being said, guys, I hope you learned something. Hit the like button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until the next video, guys, my name is Vinny Matthews. I love you guys. I'm out.